Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and or good night, depending on where you are in the world today. Welcome back to your Sunday evening's entertainment. It is, of course, the continuation of our hardcore Curse of Strahd campaign, episode 19. We're a bit light on people today, but we're going to try and get some gaming in all the same. Without further ado, let me hand things over to our enigmatic GM for the evening. It is, of course, Johnny Hurricane. Take it away, dude.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 19 of our hardcore Curse of Strahd. One away from 20. We are down a couple of players today, but I wanted to keep the momentum rolling. We will also have a bit of a shorter session this evening, so we're just going to jump right into the recap and get on with it. And as per usual, like, subscribe, give a thumbs up in the chat or whatever. And I should open up the music. That would be a good start.
The show goes on.
Yep. And we can basically jump right into it. We had finished the Amber Temple, but we were running over time and we had just a smidge of stuff left to do. So we ended there, and then we started last session basically in the last room with all the dark gifts. And it was like, all right, we had a decent little scrap there with those vampires, lots of them. And we decided to take a little long rest right up in there, no problem. Now, there was this one tile that basically sort of looked like if a ooze or a slime or something had been patrolling and completely cleaned it, but it turned out to just be a teleport thing, and Vola had become, low-key infected by a vampire spawn. Yeah, that's a good one. A vampire inclined. Vampire adjacent, I would say, even. And she had taken one of the watches, the first watch, actually, as they normally do when they long rest, and Strahd basically came through the teleporter and used Charm, which Wisdom's always one of the worst saves for Fox, so of course she failed it, and boom. From there, she seen an ally, a friend in him, and they basically had a little chat, and he was like, hey, I can give you that gift permanently, but I need some stuff, and I need some help with something. You come kill a night hag for me, and then we can make that happen. You'll be even stronger. Because Vola had the gift that basically was going to end in 10 days. Would have been enough for this campaign, but that basically would have been about it. You come home with like 2-3 days left of it, and I was like, what the fuck's the point of that? So, and she had the fire giant strength, which was
25.
Yeah, so Vola was all about that. She'll also get the bite now that she's becoming a vampire as well. So then, next person to take watch, I think it was Alara or Lupin, maybe both of them woke up, but basically looked around. She wasn't there. No obvious direction that she went because she had teleported back with Strahd. And these guys didn't even know it was a teleporter because, well, nobody figured it out. Nobody had identified. Well, no one knew to identify it at that point.
They're dumb.
No one thought about it. But to be fair, in our other campaigns, we literally have just been going through spots as like slimes, like through hallways. These hallways are pristine, so like it was perfect timing for a misdirection.
That's default storytelling for oozes are here.
Yeah,
Slimes are
exactly.
Here.
I'm pretty sure you actually threw something over there too, just like it's, and it was like, nope, Nothing's there. But she was nowhere to be found. Group kept watch, and then everyone woke up, and again was like, we don't know where she's at. Did all their investigating, spoke with the Arcanoth or whatever the Foxman is, and he was like, nope, she didn't come out this way. So you guys are like, okay, well, she must be upstairs somewhere. Went upstairs, met with the lich Exthanter, and he had been tasked by Strahd to basically deal with Baba Yaga because she's just not that useful to him anymore. And he wasn't cool about that. He's like, well, you guys took too fucking long. This is supposed to be your job, so it's going to be your job, except now he had to pay because, if Strahd had given you maybe you guys just would have done it if Strahd said it, but he had to pay. So he also mentioned the teleportation thing downstairs, so you guys put 2 and 2 together. Maybe Vola's just gone. You guys got these books, for those of you that, don't get these in your D&D games, basically the books that they read, if they spend 48 hours over like a 6 or 7 day period reading these books, their stats will go up +2. And it's one of the only books that'll let your stats go beyond 20. So Like if you take the strength book, you can add 2 to your strength. If you take the wisdom book, you can add 2 to your wisdom, and so on and so forth. But it just takes a lot of downtime to do. And normally you wouldn't hand out fucking 6 of them or 5 of them, whatever. But we're at the end of the campaign, and I'm bringing down the fucking hammer at this point. So let's get them buffed up so I can knock them right down. They all got their books. They all agreed, sure, we'll deal with Baba. Why not? There was also mention of like, hey, is there a way that we can get Melly's soul? And, so it's not trapped here. And it's like, well, conveniently, that's what Baba's doing. So you can go find her ritual, spell book, whatever, and we can go from there. And you're just like, cool, we'll do it. And it was also mentioned that the hag that Strahd was getting killed will ultimately weaken her a little bit, which is good, of course, because you guys are strong, but like, not 150 HP strong. So, but there's some other questions, other chats, blah, 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 and all that stuff. But eventually you accept the missions, got your books, and we're like, all right, let's ride on back to Vistani Town because we got a bunch of gold. And I told these guys that they could just basically pick a rare item or higher. Everyone picked their items. After they went by me, of course, and everyone's going to be equipped. They are going to take a couple of days to get, which is going to give you guys time to read your books anyway, so that's what you'll be doing. But before we got there, we did have to meet our new character, the Drow Druid, Zulast, basically thrown right into the fucking fire, literally, because the Druid camp in this place was under attack. The Wizards of Wine. It was on fire, and this was like, okay, I need to test a new character. And second off, I got to test how good you guys are against people that are doing triple attacks. So Rahadin was there burning it down. He was basically there to get the gems and all that business with a bunch of vampire spawn. And I didn't put enough in this time because you guys handled them with barely any scratches. So that fight was ended pretty quickly. A magical sword was acquired. There is a +1 battle axe, but I don't think anyone wanted that. So I think we just put it in the treasure pile to be sold. And then, Zulast also got a book for her +2 stats. She's just a little bit behind because they got the travel time to read theirs last. So here's going to take just a little bit longer, but
that's fine. You just tell me when, brother.
Yep. I'm sure you guys are just going to fucking sit in camp till they're all done anyway. So, but to pick up where we were, boom. The druids are putting out the fires. You guys have been given the books. You can chat with the guys if you want, but I mean, at this point... Oh, I should also mention that they killed one of Strahd's wives, which might be an issue.
No,
maybe did. Yeah, might be a
We already
issue.
pissed off we already killed, like, the second-hand man, like, he was already getting bit mad.
Well, you replace the second-hand man with a second-hand woman now. A right-hand woman.
That's true.
Giant fucking orc.
Completely feral half-orc.
Who's gonna hit a lot fucking harder than Rahadin, just to let y'all know, so get ready. But he did have hold person, which Sis isn't here, but yes, that was annoying for him.
Not looking forward to that fight, by the way.
Yeah, that's gonna be a scrap.
You're gonna be frontline target, Bubba.
Yay. Wait.
You better hope you're in a different room or something.
I thought Talon was the primary target, but I would never find.
Talon is the only one not on her shit list.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Not Talon. I meant Lupin. Sorry, Lupin. My
Maybe.
bad.
We'll see.
Depends
you might
who.
Get lucky.
It depends who we see first, really, right? That's
Yeah.
we establish from there. Because once the battle begins, then it's war chant. That's my target. You're dead. So if Lupin sneaks in there and fails, that's probably
I love that
Lupin.
you have remembered that she chants during combat.
So,
I love that you've remembered that.
Characters are going to get seated on the other side.
Yeah, it's fucking
Once we
terrifying on the other end.
Especially when she's big. But ultimately, there's not really a ton for you guys to do here. Davian will say, like, yeah, I'm going to stick around, clean things up, then I'm probably heading back up to Kresk. So if you need him or his druids, that's where they'll be. But you guys are free to just head to the Vistani camp. And,
have we established that Zulast is accompanying us to the Vistani camp?
I don't think we've gone through that. It was
gonna
we
say, yeah.
finished right at
Okay, yeah.
introductions.
Right.
No, what we established is Lupin's probably been taken back to the Underdark.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
We established
Well, no.
that Lupin made a mistake.
Ah, jeez. See, this is what's going to happen. Vola and Zulas are going to fight over Lupin. That's what's going to happen. She wants to kill him. She wants to take him. So yeah, there we go. See, we just we established it right there.
There you go. Plus Drow. So
yeah.
Oh right, yes, yep.
Aggressive racism. Let's go. Put my two racists against each other.
That'll be good.
This'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Alright, so Valmir's gonna be like, you seem to have made quite a good account of yourself. We are heading to a camp where I would not say we are safe, but there will be drink and music and dancing, if that's your thing. We also plan on spending some money. In terms of this place, it's probably about as safe as they come. I mean, I don't know if you had any plans or anything. I know you're freshly arrived in this wonderful land, but you are welcome to accompany us.
Are these yours? Like, she just cuts him off mid-sentence and looks at Alara.
They're acquaintances and necessary.
So you've staked no claim?
I am not taking them with me when I leave. She's like, I respect that.
It's more like, good to know, I don't have to kill you. Just... right. So they're allowed to speak freely then?
Even if they weren't, I'm pretty sure they would.
Very well. At that point, she'll turn back to... Yes, fine. I will come along.
I'm just gonna let out a big grin. And, yep, he is gonna talk the whole way.
Oh god, you...
Dumbass.
Basically,
he's gonna die next.
He is gonna regale her with all of the tales that of their activities that have led up to their events thus far. Because we're like, what, half a day away from the Vistani camp?
Yeah, it is a little ways away. Should probably explain to her the whole, like, what the fuck's going on, too. I'm sure you're interlacing that somehow, but yeah.
Yeah.
With way more words than necessary, I'm sure.
Of course. Yep.
The most flowery language possible.
Painting everyone in the best of lights.
So at the very least, you will be aware, like, okay, this is how I can get out. You know, like I need this Lord Strahd fellow.
Like, that's great. And anything else, there is just... It's that same stoic, like, very apathetic mask of just meh. But there is just an air of pure, I'm going to fucking murder you radiating off of her.
He's probably okay with that at the moment, given his
of course,
given his leanings.
No self-preservation.
Yeah, he will also mention the whole like, oh yeah, we've got the we've got the woman that he wants safely tucked away somewhere, and are protecting her because and he'll pause for a moment as he's explaining, you know. Strahd wants Arena because Arena looks like the other chick that I can't remember.
Tatiana.
Tatiana. But he wants to marry her, but he sees her as a possession. Essentially is the way he's going to flavor that as far as he's concerned, she's already owned by him, and we're not so okay with that kind of thing.
That was a genius way to do that. Yeah, would immediately be on board with that. It's like, excuse you?
Listen, I'm a smart bard. Okay.
That is next level audacity from any male.
Yes.
It's like, no.
You guys over to the Vistani camp. The horses will not be so wound up together, but I'm not moving them either, so that's what they are where they are. But the last time you guys were here, you had dealt with the werewolves and everything was kind of going back to normal. Now it's more like, for those of you that were at the first Vistani camp, a lot more like that. Jovial, enjoyment, but also a lot more work being done. They have a lot more horses. Wood chopping and all of that. Be as an ass. Once they see...
I would like to be reminding Lupin to not be stealing shit this time.
Yeah. The dwarves are gone. So is their shop, but I mean the building's still there. But when you guys arrive, basically the Vistani will see you and be like, oh, hey, how's it going? And then Arigal will pop on out and walk on over and look you all up and down and see you got a new partner again. And just like, here we go again, basically. They'll look to you, Valmir, and be like, did you make it to the temple?
He's gonna turn to look at him with his starlit blank expression. We did, yes, and other things. Lupin got a little bit of revenge on the way home. Well, I say home. We don't really have a home here. Speaking of, would you mind if we stayed here for a couple of days just to recoup, recover, and perhaps send some of your people off on a few errands to acquire some things for us? We can pay, of course. Funny,
I was gonna ask about the treasure. So, good haul then.
A lot of the treasure was fake, right?
There was a good amount of gold and whatnot, but yeah, there was some. There was a lot of fake wooden coins. Yes, there were. Yeah. I do recall that. Yeah, but there was good.
Yeah. We did recover quite an amount, which, as I've stated, we're happy to barter with you. But a lot of it turned out to be fake treasure, prop treasure, if you will. It was something you would see at a grand performance, but we came away with other gifts, and yes, we had a run-in with Rahadin and one of the brides of the lords, and they were doing a bit of a disservice to the druids, the wizards of wine, and we cut them down.
You're kind of raise an eyebrow at that. You killed Rahadin and one of Strahd's wives.
Yes, we did.
And now you want to stay here?
Yes.
Huh.
It's okay. We are currently under we're currently doing a job, if you will, for an additional job on behalf of Lord Strahd. So I don't think anything bad will happen until at least that job's completed and our usefulness is once again out of the way.
I mean, I could be persuaded for the right price.
Would dealing with a certain witch to the south be a sufficient price?
He's gonna smile and he says, "Has something. You
Yeah.
promised to retrieve it for me. Of course.
With what?
Your friend of the Vistani.
There's something she has that you need?
No need, no want. Yes.
Oh.
What is it?
Smile and say, need the agreement first.
We weren't asked to get anything from there, were we?
The only, you wanted the spell.
I want the spell book, but yeah.
Yeah. Nope.
He was as long as it's not a spell book, I really don't care.
He shakes his head and he says, "No, nothing like that. Well, a little bit like that, but not a spell book."
But then I have no problems at all. Let me know what you need. He'll offer his hand. I have no problems. We are going to go deal with her, retrieve our own things, and I'll be happy to pick something up for you on the way.
And he will shake your hand and say, "Great." And basically gesture to the camp, say, "Make merry, eat, enjoy yourselves. I will go get some of our more talented traders. And know that their prices can be a bit high, but you really can't get the items anywhere else here."
I'm sure that if these will help in retrieval of the thing that you have yet to disclose that we need to go and acquire, then I'm sure that we can get what we need for what we have.
He'll nod, like, "Okay."
Oh.
And he's gonna walk away.
Yep, never mind then. Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna go basically grab one of the traders, and she will walk back to wherever you guys are.
He's gonna turn around, as he's walking away, and be like,
"Yeah.
Oh, was I supposed to introduce you, Celeste? Zuli?" God damn it.
I love it.
Fest.
Hey. There we go.
Yeah, the widow is biting this time when you call her that.
The what, sorry?
It's that swarm of tiny black widows all over your skin again. They're actually biting this time when you call her that.
I didn't know if you expected it. I'm not your minion, after all. I'm not really sure the protocol of these things. These just... Oh.
She'll snap and they all puff away.
I don't think she likes your nickname. And then Alara's just gonna walk off.
It was the Zuli that got it. Like, no, sir. You do not have that right.
Call her mistress. You win then.
Nah. Said Lady Vendry is acceptable. But she'll look just... I'm capable of introducing myself. I don't feel him important enough to need it.
He's a man.
Did you just say she doesn't feel she's important enough to need it?
He's important.
Oh, I'm important. Okay. He was...
No,
yeah,
the guy.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
If it was a female,
Argal was worth.
No,
yep.
Yeah, it has to be the females or none. She will not care if it's a male.
Well, she doesn't see any reason because of the timing. She doesn't expect to be here long enough to give two shits if they know her name or not. Whereas you guys, she's going to be fighting with, and that's the only reason she bothered.
Yeah.
The trader will roll up. Introduce yourself. Ask what you want, and y'all already told me what you wanted. So, we have a considerable amount of gold. I think I'm just going to leave you guys with like 300 each. So after you get out of here, you can go buy yourself a nice fucking house or rebuild something or get yourself some more subs, whatever it is you want to do with your gold. And in exchange, you will get all your items that you requested.
Is it safe to assume mine have been modified correctly?
Yes. Yep. Which will be particularly appealing should you return. No, I guess you probably weren't on the surface anyways, were you?
The House Vandry is... I specifically chose a drow house that is known for being involved in surface affairs.
Oh, well. Mm-hmm. You're going to love these fucking things.
So, yeah, this is literally perfect for her. I
mean, sunlight sensitivity is out. It's done.
Gone. Bye-bye.
Unless you're a vampire. In which case, well, actually, currently, that is not true. But at least here.
Yeah.
But yeah, she will take your gold. No persuasion checks needed or anything like that. Y'all can keep 300 gold on each of your characters. Not really much you can do with it here, to be honest. It's like, that's about it. You could go back to Valaki and buy like some basic bitch potions, but you guys also have a ton of those, so add these gold for them. And other than that, I really just need to know how many days you guys are looking to stay here.
It was 48 hours, right, that we needed to be here?
Yes.
And we've got, 8 or 9 days left on Strahd's thing?
This is day 7. So you've done 3 days so far, so you have 7 days left.
Okay.
And those of you that traveled before meeting up with Zulast, you also already have like 6 hours on your books. But at that point, it's gonna basically take you guys the same amount of time either way. Zulast is just gonna have to read a little bit longer that last day.
I mean, if we're gonna have to wait for the items to arrive for a couple of days anyway, I don't see any reason why we shouldn't just hang around for like 4 days. Spend most of the time kind of lounging around and reading.
That is no problem to me. If the rest of you are good with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. You guys will do that bit. So the second day, the trader will arrive back, and you guys will get your items as requested. And you can spend the day tuning to them, reading to them. Again, in between that, chatting with the Vistani, enjoying the drink or not, enjoying them. Eat food, sleeps, repeat. Day 3. Day 3, a horse is going to come up the road towards the Vistani camp, and it's going to be a Vistani, but you can tell it's the one from like back over by the village of Barovia, for those of you that were actually around during that. And Argal greets him, and they have a little discussion, and he basically takes him off the horse, and he just nods and welcomes the guy into the camp, and then he'll walk over to wherever y'all are reading and whatnot, and he'll be like, "Our illustrious Lord Strahd has marked you all for death."
Well.
Argo shrugs and he says, my camp's not going to do anything about it, but you should be warned. Pretty heavy bounty on your heads.
Oh. How much?
Well, if you're not from here, you can leave freely.
He's gonna instantly shifty eyes over at Sulas.
And for each one of you that an individual kills, they'll be able to take one item from Lord Strahd's treasury. So.
Oh.
That is a very tempting offer, but unlike most people here, I can get what I want when I want. So, with the exception of the thing you'll be getting me.
What exactly was it you needed?
He's just gonna smile and be like, Baba has a, how do I put it? Guess you might kind of consider it a religious icon. It's made of obsidian. She normally keeps it in her house. A little bit of magical power attached to it. That's the item I'm after. If I were her, I would certainly think of protecting it some way, trap-wise. So think of that as well.
Okay. Consider it done. Assuming
Excellent.
we survive, but...
Indeed. Well, I guess you could... Well, Kresk, yes, they will probably attack you on sight. I don't know about Velaki. They are allies of Strahd. Guess you'll have to find out yourself. Out of character, we are going to Argynvost first, right?
Shit. That's a lot. Sorry.
Oh, yo!
I think that's the plan, yeah.
She got the perfect.
Yeah. I knew that's the style I wanted them to be. Like those old vintage shades.
They won't break.
Mm-hmm.
Magical. Right.
Should be testing out the...
Yeah.
Nice.
You can. I was thinking you're gonna get to roll 3d6 when you got all your shit on there, Alara. All you got to do is hit. And I can't wait until you do, and it's 1-1-1.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know it's gonna happen.
Yep. That's her firebolt, basically.
Yep, every time. Oh, no, got a 4.
Oh yes.
There we go.
Yeah.
The only thing is with this one, you will not crit on a nat 1, so
Nope.
that's the only bummer. Another thing I
But
forgot
it's
to mention.
radiant damage, so...
Yes, it is radiant. So you got your radiant damage.
If I run out of arrows,
yeah,
I'm good, so...
Yeah. If you use a radiant arrow, it will still give you another +1 to damage and all that. Or if it's like an ice arrow, to just switch the damage to ice or whatever. So yeah, you're good. But I was going to say, I forgot it. I was like, I'm going to tell him before we start, and now I'm just going to tell you now. We also have that quote-unquote ally back in the village of Barovia card that we just totally didn't use. So just keep that in the back of your mind that there's a guy out there, an ally out there that could maybe help you with your scrap with Strahd. So yeah.
Did he happen to come here to deliver the message that we're wanted on a horse? By any chance?
Unfortunately, no. He would not be. Yeah, no. I don't think he'd be allowed to go out on his own. So.
Oh shit.
Yep. It's all right. Just go pick up Arena and Ismark. They'll get you back there. But other than that, you're not gonna have any interruptions. No, like these guys really just like they seem to really like day drinking. Basically, is what it's like, and. Guys have some merriment, try out your new tools, your new loots, all that business.
Mm.
And the other characters, Talon got a new shield, so he can basically throw it. And Lupin, I don't remember if he wanted the amulet or the... Well, you either wanted the magic resist or the con one. I don't know which one he ended up going with in the end. I thought it was funny when he linked that. I was like, oh...
Yes, right?
Yeah, right after you. Yeah, I was like, how about that? But Lupin's character, I think that basically puts all his stats above like 15 at that point.
Yeah.
Oh no, never mind. His wisdom's negative. Good. Now I know what to use against him. But feel free to add your +2s as well as the day wraps up. And the books basically go blank, and then there will be. It's fire, but it doesn't burn yet. It's the illusion of fire, and the books will basically burn. That's it. They're going back to the library for another 100 years.
Oh, this is great.
Reinvigorated, repowered. You guys are almost as strong as you're going to be. But we have 2 big trials ahead of us. Honestly, Argynvost probably won't be so bad, but the next 2. Let's group y'all up as, you get your new stuff, you're rested up, and if you don't got anything you want from Arigol or the...
Is it Baba or Argynvost? I know Argynvost is supposed to be not far outside Vallaki.
So, after you cross the bridge, you then would go directly down the river to Baba. But now that you're on the other side, just a little bit past that, if you kept going down the road, is the path to Argynvost. And you guys are on the opposite side now. I should also mention you are by where Ismark and Arena are, if you didn't need to see them for any reason. But currently, the closer of the 2, not by much, is Argynvost.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it goes off that little splinter path.
Yeah. I forgot that I've actually got like a full Barovia map with the book.
Yeah, I mean...
And yeah, Baba's like just south of, like, go down the river a bit more.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Argynvost it is then, I guess.
Lovely. Just trucking right on along. We're ready. We all know we fucking know what we're about here. It's like, let's get these done and go. Like, we're waiting. At this point, it's Ravenloft waiting room. Like, that's all it is.
We're in the lobby, just waiting for you to pop.
Yep. Got two more missions, and we're in. All right, where the fuck is Argynvost on my many maps here?
I think Valmir's been composing a new song on his new lute. Some overly dramatic, sorrowful tune. Why is life so hard?
Starry eyes.
Interesting. I have advantage on perception using sight now.
Yep.
Wow.
The only reason I gave it is because we're at the end of the fucking campaign, because that thing is OP as shit.
And it's only an uncommon.
I know.
Which one is it?
Crazy.
Eyes of the Eagle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They're really cool.
Yeah, we got... The only reason I even knew about it, well, if you had linked to me, I would have known about it, but Zhang had them in one of his campaigns.
Yeah,
but we got
in Saltmarsh. No, it was in the custom one.
The desert. Yeah, the desert one. Welcome to Argynvost. Let me,
It was in the blacksmith's drawer.
Get you a little bit of flair.
Yeah, it doesn't help that my passive is also 18.
Wait, passive perception.
Mine's 16.
Mine's
18.
18.
Yeah.
Mine's 14 now. Yeah.
Yay.
But my spell save DC is now 18.
Ooh. Mine's 16.
Well, that's alright. Your AC is like 14.
My spell save's only 14.
My AC 13.
Yeah, alright. I'm about to get you. Don't worry. Yeah. Vola hits pretty hard, so.
I don't think she can hit less than that. Hold on.
Not that I'm not one.
I do have an 18 con.
Oh, never.
Thankfully.
Yeah, a nat 1, she would miss you.
Okay.
Let's see here. She's a plus 11.
No biggie.
This is why I was like, there's no point giving me a +1 ring of protection or a cloak of protection or any of that shit. Like, it's just not worth.
Like, the DC is awesome on those, but the AC, like, especially the higher level ones, like 1 AC when you're at 18 or 19, it's fucking crazy. You feel like a brick.
Yeah.
Like, I will not be hit anymore. Anyways, let's. So, as you guys are approaching the mansion. So, high above the river valley, just a quiet promontory upon which looms a holy shit sepulchral mansion. What is going on with this place? There is a big keep up on the hill here that is falling apart, and in front of it there is the words of this thing. Someone was going off on this.
Somebody played Scrabble the night before.
I see. Yeah. Sculpted battlements. It's just all right, but in front of it there is a large statue of a dragon, which I actually think I can give you a picture of, so you can then understand how big it actually is. Quite large.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yes, quite big. And I don't know if it actually has a plaque down on it.
Just a baby.
Yeah. I'm gonna say there's a plaque on it. It basically says "Order of the Silver Dragon," Keep of the Silver Dragon. The keep, however, is in a state of disrepair. Obviously, been abandoned for some time. But other than that, it's up to you where you guys want to go. The front doors are there. They're still holding strong for a little bit. Some windows are still there, but I mean, if you look over at this side, it is just hurricane came through.
Oh yeah. I mean, we're here because they were against Strahd, right? They might have some intel.
Yes, information basically is what you are here for.
Stay on fucking dead. I'm gonna investigate the dirt, see if there's any tracks recently or any.
Absolutely. You can give me survival or investigation. Yes, there are quite a few horse tracks as well as boot tracks. Well, 17, you just came from the Vistani camp. Likely Vistani have been through here. They're the only ones that you've actually seen that have had horses outside of Strahd.
She will relay that back to everyone. Did you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's gonna step on up and knock on the door.
What was the writing on the? Was there writing on the dragon thing?
Yeah, order of the Silver Dragon. Just assume your NPCs are with you.
Is there anything else? Like, I can speak Draconic, so.
Doesn't look like it. Nope, just that.
Do I recognize the dragon? Like, or is it just generic dragon? Or is it like the order following a certain dragon? I don't.
You can give me like this will be more of a history or nature check to see if like maybe what type it is. It's not a famous dragon, that's for sure.
15?
15? Well, Order of the Silver Dragon. Probably a silver dragon. And judging from its size, statue was made for an adult dragon, adult-sized silver dragon.
I will call it beautiful and draconic and then keep moving.
Okay. All right. Valmir knocks on the door and there is no response. In fact, I will say this as well, Lara. When you come back, what you do notice is like the tracks don't go up the stairs. It's just like they basically go around these circles and then either up the path or back down the path. They don't seem to go into the building at all.
Okay, great. Awesome.
Is there any give in the door? Like, will it open on its own?
Yeah, if you open the door, I mean, it's it's not locked, but it's one of those like, okay, been open in a while, gonna have to push type of thing.
Talon doesn't have any strength.
I think you're stronger than Talon.
Yeah,
Talon.
I'm. Oh shit! Am I now the strongest in the group?
I think you might.
I think you are. Yeah.
Rocket of 15.
Yeah, I'm 14.
Yay!
I'm 10, so.
And he's 12.
Yep. I'm the muscle bard.
Lupin's 14 as well, actually.
Oh. Okay.
He's stronger than the barb. Yeah, you walk in.
Step on in.
Yep. Okay, this room feels like a king's tomb. A grand staircase leads up to stone balconies held aloft by stone pillars and arches. A tall, faded tapestry depicting a nobleman in silver armor hangs from an iron rod above the staircase landing. 6 sets of double doors, basically in all directions. And 2 of them, the ones up here, are currently open. Other than that, the rest of the doors are closed. I believe. Yep, that's about it.
So he's gonna step in and be like, hello?
So
then, he's gonna clear his throat. He's gonna look over his shoulder, see that only one other person's coming. Like, it is my pleasure to introduce to you all present here, Lady Zulasta of House Vandree. No, apparently no one gives a shit.
As you say that,
wow.
As you listen, as you say that, and I guess no one cares from the look at her or whatever. Above you, all of you, you will see a large shadow, basically of a winged dragon, just fly right over you, even though you guys are inside. And then it just disappears.
Lara's gonna be like, hello? In Draconic.
Zelos kind of just chuckles. Zelos kind of just chuckles, looks over at Valmir, just, you speak too soon, fairy.
I like her.
You won't for long. It's okay.
Interesting.
Awful. The horrible
we're inside, right? It's not open roofed.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. No. Yeah. This part.
So the shadow
totally
flew
enclosed.
over us, like we saw it on the ground, as if it was inside.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like that.
Well. If you were secret information that would be of use of taking out the lord of this land, where would you be hiding?
In a vault.
Lupin, you're sneaky. Where would you hide things?
Yes, how very knowledgeable there, Lupin.
Yes, Lupin.
I think Lupin would turn around and be like, yeah, how dare you make such accusations about me? I'm not...
Information is best kept within a mind.
He's gonna be like, yes. Either one smart enough to hold the information, or one stupid enough to not understand what they have.
Exactly. And one you hope is strong enough not to break.
Is there anything odd in this room? Besides the shadow of a dragon?
I mean, as you look around, it's just basically looks like an old entryway. Tapestry's ripped. That's about it. Plenty of doors, though, and stairs.
Are these suits of armor, or are they statues?
They are... I believe they're statues. 3 alabaster busts.
I would think so.
Oh, they're busts? Okay.
Yep. Bust of handsome men. 2 chandeliers of wrought iron hang from the ceiling like monstrous black spiders. Okay.
Perfect.
Whoever wrote the description for this place, he was on something, I feel like. He was having a vision. He lived Argynvost.
Man was on a vision quest.
Yep. He was in Argynvost for a while. He was Lord Godfrey or whatever.
Or the other one. Oh god, what is his name? Vladimir.
Yeah.
Sorry, spoilers, guys.
Yeah. Where you guys want to go? What you want to do?
Is by any chance, and also thank you, chat. Is by any chance one of our tarot cards vibrating?
Yes.
Okay.
The one that talks about knowledge, I believe. It's very light though. Like it ain't even really vibrating. It's more of like a glow on it. Like, hey, you're going in the right direction type of deal.
But that's new.
History, knowledge, yes. Yeah.
Well, now that we have a compass.
Sure.
I don't know who's got that card, by the way. I don't think that's...
Let me see which one it is. I'll open my
Not me, because I had the one that was at the wolf place.
I have the other one.
Paladin? Tome?
Swashbuckler.
Paladin is the card.
Oh.
Okay.
I think that's the one I had, because I made the joke that it should be Melly's.
Yeah.
All right, then.
Yep, that's correct. No, I had Swashbuckler. Or she
did. Swashbuckler is not shown.
So, Lara, perhaps you might want to hold the card up and walk around a bit and see where it thrums strongest.
Alright. Just gotta do that. Just gotta check the doors every time she does it, though, because I'm not gonna be smacked with some trapdoor.
As you hold up the card and, like trying to get a cell phone fucking signal, looking around, you get to the stairs.
That's the visual I've got now.
Yeah, just okay. Where's it going? It would appear that it gets stronger the further up you go.
Up she goes. Left or right?
Doesn't seem to matter. Let me just check to be sure. No, it doesn't. They're both leading up to the same spot.
Okay. Yep, she's going up.
Okay, I'm assuming the rest of the group will as well.
Oopsie doodles.
I hate to be the annoying guy in here, but just a reminder, I've got those special... What do your elf eyes see? If there's anything sneaky we stumble across.
I mean, it's funny. You probably would have seen it if it was still there, but there's like a little piece about the statue, and if like you do an or detect magic on it, it's like it once held a cone of cold as a trap or something, but it doesn't anymore. So you probably would have saw that if it was still active. There you go, guys. Right under the stairs.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. And as you go up, more hallways. Some of the place is clearly falling apart. I don't know what the light lets you... I can delete your staircase. You don't really fucking need to see that, do you? There we go. We don't need to know that. Oh, it keeps you on the... This is one of those that blocks you on the stairs things.
What a dick.
Yeah, no kidding. That's what you're looking at. More stones, more stairs going up, and hallways as well. If you're going to be following the card, it's still up. But if you want to explore, feel free.
Okay, the card says to go up, but if you want to look at things, we should probably do that.
Well, I guess I'll... Why am I... I'm leading the way because I don't care. Why?
Because you're the strongest one in the group now.
And Talon would be with you.
Yeah. Just assume that, like, you got a hold of his britches and you're leading him. Like, you're just pushing him the direction. He's in front of you.
Do you want me to check this door?
He's the meat shield.
By all means, I was going to look into this one.
Meat shield, I love it.
Mm-hmm. Max HP, though. Oh, yeah, the doors should be unlocked. You can check them.
Just making sure it wasn't fucking trapped.
Oh, yeah, it's not.
Gentleman first.
Up is just gonna look around.
It's like a archer tower thing, basically. A little chair in there. That's it. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you know what that one is?
Looks like a bathroom.
Hey, you got it.
All right.
Used in a while, though.
All right, I'm gonna step into the big room with the view down.
Yeah, the chapel balcony there. The balcony overhangs the mansion chapel. An exquisitely carved wooden throne rests at the west end between two doors, and narrow archways lead spiral staircases going up and down. One of them goes down, one of them goes up, basically. Hanging from the high ceiling is an iron chandelier with candle holders shaped like tiny silver dragons.
The stairs in here appear to go up. Shall we?
Are you all done on this level?
We should probably check the other there.
Oh, okay. Oh, a flooded room.
Yes, and it takes the form of a gelatinous cube. No. It would appear... Yep, just to be an old linen closet, and the water for the tub was in there. Yep, that's about it.
Okay.
Is this door unlocked?
That door is already open, yes. Oh, partially open. You might not be able to see it fully, but...
You're just gonna go in.
Okay, yeah, you got a couple of beds in here. Other than that... actually, the fireplace got a little bit of smoke coming from it, like someone recently... It's basically dying out now. But recently was used.
Oh, someone was in here recently.
Good. Makes it easier that we know someone is here to talk to.
If we run into them, perhaps we can ask them about the forbidden knowledge.
Such would be the hope.
Are these doors back out here on the balcony as well?
Yep. Where you are, yes. Again, those really, really small... Oh, Alara. Alara! Let's all stop real quick. Okay. So... yeah, Talon can be in the hallway. That's fine. I don't care.
Johnny, for once, I'm not the crackhead.
Yeah, well, you were close.
It was me.
Yeah. She just jumped way, way more steps than you did. So, Alara, as you are walking through this hall, going to this door, which you're fine opening, I have no problem with that. You step onto this tile. And when
Love
you
it.
do that, now you're probably pretty good at your decks. I'm gonna need deck save because Sharpies come up from the floor and they're gonna try and poke you. Oh boy. Okay. Well, you will take half. I don't know if you have evasion or not, but. Oh my God! Look at that! Woo! That's some damage right there. That's 16.
Nice.
The trap has been triggered, so it won't instinctively blow your feet out again. But at the same time, you open the door from the the room basically looked to be like a barracks or something like that, but it's in a disarray. But as soon as you open the door from the remains of the barracks, these ghostly warriors just pop on up.
It's haunted.
And they say, "Intruders!" And let me get the initiative up there. And let's get going. Oh, I should make sure they don't whisper, but y'all can already see they got a 5.
Go Velmir.
Hey, get it, Valmir.
He's all the way.
Yay, I'm miles away.
Yeah, he is real far away, man.
The hell, dude.
He said there's doors down here? He doesn't care. He doesn't care, remember? He's just...
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Where's Lupin? There he is.
Oh, that's Talon. Okay. Oof.
No, they got a 5, so...
I was like, I don't know if there's another enemy or what, dog.
Fun. Okay. Before we get into this deep combat session here, why don't we just 5-10 minute break, use the restroom, throw the little ads up, all that business. When we come back, we'll begin combat with these phantom warriors. BRB.
Oh, I haven't updated the advert for this game. I need to do that.
Sorry, that's entirely my fault.
No, it's fine. I am gonna go and deal with the trash because it's bin day tomorrow. But I'll be right back. I'm back. I might be the only one here, so I can talk to chat a little bit. How are we all this evening or afternoon? If you've yet to do so and you're hanging out with us, please do like the video. It does help out the channel a lot, as do the usual YouTube platitudes, you know, sharing, subscribes, and comments. All greatly appreciated. But yeah, I'm always a bit nervous going into places like this where some of us have kind of run this game before. I know Johnny's mixed stuff up as well, so things should be a little bit different to how I've done them as well. But we've got people that haven't played this campaign before as well, so you got to be super careful not to play spoiler or anything. I just didn't anticipate Sammy just going straight in for traps, just like, yo, we're going this way, okay.
Well, I'm glad someone did.
I wasn't avoiding it, I was just trying to be like
right
procedural in dealing with the room before moving up.
No, these two just like whoop,
yeah,
like
just like, okay.
Where's the next door? Okay.
Yeah.
Just like right up in there.
It's fine.
Yeah, Claudia, depending on what level you do, this place, yeah. This place be brutal. They're probably over leveled for most of it, but I've changed some stuff at the top, so.
I was gonna say, I remember when I ran this, there was a story going on. One of the characters had so the Amber Temple. I'm just trying to remember the specifics. It was a while ago, but the thing that had escaped in the Amber Temple was like a werewolf entity. Or an avatar of a god, like a shard of a god, and it got out. So it was out roaming, and it was after one of the characters, and they caught, like, they met up with it here, and it got the bite in the chapel room. There was a fight, and yeah, it turned one of them pretty rapid. But that was my follow-up if ever they come back here, and it's before like a reset kind of thing.
Right.
They were going to be my big bad, but yeah. Best plans and all that. There's quite a few crit rolls in the past few rolls there, actually.
Well, Talon's got advantage on initiative, so he got to roll twice.
Oh, okay. Yo, ask away. Now is the best time to ask questions.
Oh. Yeah, it's a good time. Sass. Jeez, I was like, I'm gonna tell her Tuesday. I'm gonna tell her Friday, and then started playing Minecraft last week, and it's got its hooks in me.
Dude, it's a great game.
I cannot believe, like, I played like this year alone. I've played so many fucking survival games because they're just shitting them out so rapidly, right? Like, I go to Minecraft, I'm like, oh my god, this is just genius. Like, no wonder it's the best. Period. Like, everything is so
mods,
easy.
Or are you just playing vanilla?
Playing a normal.
Yeah,
with my boys.
Like it is great. I just spelunking, dude. I'm down with that shit.
That's all I do. Like, my cousin's like, I'm gonna go get some villagers. I'm like, dude, where am I digging? Like, that's where I'm at.
I'm off for them diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
Diamonds, the treasures, portals, let me at it. What are our opinions on the new edition so far and the new virtual tabletop? I have high hopes for the virtual tabletop. And if it does turn out to be decent, because it's 3D, right?
This is the where the figures are on the maps and stuff. Okay.
It's like actual virtual tabletop.
Yes, like a game's not a strong word, but yeah, I know what you mean.
It's like tabletop simulator is the only thing I can think of. Now the only caveat I have to saying that I'm keen if it all works and it's easy to do your own maps with and things, then I'm all for it. But I'm also interested to see what the other virtual tabletop people do, because I know with I think it's Foundry at the moment you can kind of do a pseudo 3D. I think they even might have a 3D module you can use with Foundry already. And I know that there is another, I'm trying to remember the name of it, but I think it's Tailspire is a third-party thing you can do 3D maps with already. And obviously you can use virtual tabletop, so the stuff's out there to potentially use it already. And if there are no good alternatives and it turns out to be decent, then I'm all for jumping ship straight over to Tailspire is 3D.
Competition is good. We want competition.
Yeah. So if Roll20 offers one, then that might be good.
Me and Zhang been complaining about this for years. Sometimes the maps Wizards do, are lazy as shit. So that's my biggest worry, is that they're just going to fucking paste some silly shit together and be like, and here's the cool thing, you can buy dice skins for $5.99, and all it is a microtransaction store. That's my worry, because it's Wizards. But because there's competition, they should actually have to make this thing semi-decent. But at the same time, they don't really have a great track record of making good video games, so I don't know how they're going to make a good virtual tabletop. And I know Baldur's Gate 3 was great, but that wasn't them. They hired someone to do that.
So I don't know. I think if they do it right and it's decent, I'm quite happy to jump ship. But I'm also quite happy using Roll20 for simplicity's sake. We did recently have some people say, "Oh, why don't you use Foundry? Foundry's so much better." And it's like it does about the same stuff. But again, if Foundry 3D turns out to be all singing or dancing and the best thing, then if it warrants using a better system, and there is a better system out there, then I don't mind swapping and learning, But until such times as there are, I'm not so sure. In terms of the new edition, it's officially out today. Is that right? Is it first today that the new book?
Is it already out? Really?
New PHB.
I think it is much more.
Oh no, it's the 17th. Sorry, my bad.
That's way early. I think it's much more user-friendly, I will say that. For new players, it is a lot more accessible, and I think that's super important. So, there are some changes that I'm probably not going to agree with, but ultimately, the game is 10 years old or whatever at this point, so you got to move forward. And
5th edition, right?
Yeah. Making it easier for players is the first step in making more players come. So it's a good decision.
Removing barriers to entry, right?
Yes. Yeah. But I am with Zhang as a DM here. I like the player handbook, but I am more interested in the new advanced rules. I want the DM book. That's what I want. I want to really dig into that, because I'm expecting some big changes. Then, of course, the monster manual, but.
Yeah, they're doing an interesting thing from what I've seen with the monsters, right? Where they, you what's the example they give? They go, here's a stat block for a vampire, and then here's a stat block for a vampire that's appropriate for players at this level. They create or they're looking at different versions of creatures at different levels, as opposed to just going, well, a vampire is CR blah. That's when you come across it. Well, sure, but there's different varieties, there's different variations of things, and the same goes for some of the really mediocre shit, like what's another one, like just like regular human adventurers that you got to go up against, where it's like human pirate or some of that shit. Like they're supposedly expanding on those, so it's not just they're already shit level ones. They're expanding it so that there's like higher level, more powerful versions of those as well. So there's something. There's what's it, 70? I can't remember the number.
It's like 75 or something.
Yeah, there was like 70 odd new monsters supposedly in the monster manual.
Love it.
So granted, some of those are going to be variants or variations on what's already there, but that's not a bad thing, I don't think. And I am excited for some of the new classes and the backgrounds, and I would like to see what they've done with the downtime stuff, but apparently that's maybe still not as fleshed out as people would want, but we'll see. But we are going to be putting some videos out when it launches, so you will be able to get our thoughts directly. But yeah, it doesn't launch till the 17th. Just over 2 weeks.
I'm back.
Excellent. All right. But yes, hyped for the new book.
Yes.
And I'm hyped for virtual tabletop as well. I'm just not expecting anything good. Like, even when they first launch, it's going to be like, okay. But Talon is going to start. What's your speed, bud? 40?
Is a speed the boy.
Yep. Hey, look at that. I can get right in there. Boom. With his sun sword. Oh, he'll rage, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, what's one? One is... Where is it?
Necrotic damage tendrils.
Ah, yes.
And D12 temp.
Okay, well, let's see if they are immune or resistant to necrotic or anything. They are immune to necrotic. So Talon to roll for the temp HP. 6. Alara, you will see this. Actually, you're all in the hall, basically, except for Valmir. Unlike when you were facing off with the vampire undead, when Talon gets in here with a sun sword, these things are like, well, I mean, Zulast, you're familiar with it. Trying to block the fucking sunlight. They can't see, basically. It appears to be blinding them.
Meanwhile, I'm back here laughing now, like, bitches.
Should have got some shades.
Where your Ray-Bans at, bruh?
Mm-hmm. Hiya. Kit. They have disadvantage. Okay, nope.
Yeah, I don't think he gets advantage, but they have disadvantage on.
Yes, indeed. He does some damage, though. That'll be it for him. Valmir.
So he's going to be like, what was that? It sounded like somebody got shanked.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to dash. Not me. There we go.
That makes it easy. All right. You lost. You're up.
I can get to this side of the door. Eh. And I can summon... Oh, Lord. I just need to range check really quickly. Where is it? There it is. Okay. 90 feet. Jesus, yeah, okay. Aban hasn't been here because that spell only lasts an hour.
Right.
But she's here now.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna do this. Yeah. Oh, that needs to be a different color. Good lord. Oh, it still did the wrong color. I apologize, I'm trying to do this quickly so that it doesn't take time. There we go. I'm just going to use that so you don't have to keep summoning the token for the spiritual thing.
All right, yeah. Okay.
Okay, so that drops. Everybody gets... How many is it? Let me double check. Bear... Plus 8. Alright, everybody gets 13 temp, including a bond.
Boom.
Actually... This is not a big fight I'm seeing, so cancel that. I apologize. It's fine. I'll just bonus action Shillelagh instead.
Okay.
And take the 2 attacks. Bow, bow.
Okay, I wasn't sure if he attacked right after you summoned him or not. Yes, both of those connect. Wow. Okay.
The 16 was max.
Cool. He had 30 HP left, so... Disappears into a puff of astral smoke, I guess.
Yep. And then she skitters her way up.
Okie dokie. Lupin probably got enough move without dashing to get in there. He does. Okay, where we got? Psychic Blade. Oh, buddy. That'll hit. Oh. Lara.
Lara's going to pop her head in. Slice prey on that one. And then shoot it with my brand new bow.
Do it up. That'll hit. Oh my god, that'll hit. Oh my god.
The one.
still the one, yeah.
Oh, look at that roll.
Well, congratulations, you killed it.
And scoot back out.
Cool.
You just like one tap that thing?
Yep.
Double tap, yep.
Jesus. I'm glad I didn't drop the bear.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's this guy's turn, and yeah, he's at disadvantage, but he's gonna... Well, I guess he's gonna try to hit Sizz, because fucking Sizz hit him. Disadvantage. He'll miss. And I imagine this will probably be the end of the fight. Like I said, they're a little bit over-leveled for these early parts, for sure. Oh. Well, I guess he wants him to fucking crit, no matter what, so... 24... Yeah, 21 HP, so... I dead. Ta-da! You did it. The trap did more damage than fucking Ghost did.
Sorry.
You could. No, thank you for stepping on the trap and taking damage.
You're welcome. I'm gonna investigate this room now.
Alrighty. Let me pull it up real quick.
Zulas just whistles and brings Aban back out with her in the hallway.
God, another... Seriously, what is with all the
Yo.
crits tonight?
That is crazy. 28. Tattered and faded drapes cover the windows of the circular room, and there are a bunch of broken bunk beds and armor stands that everything in here appears to be mostly broken. But really? Okay. So through the wreckage, you do notice one thing. It appears to be a small wooden box, lockbox.
Well, I'm gonna try and open it.
Go ahead. Give me a lock picker tool, thieves' tools. Yup. You can open it up, and inside there is a potion. A yellow potion. I believe it's yellow. Syrupy liquid, looks like liquefied iron. There we go. So not that color. Gray.
Okay.
Other than that, you got nothing.
Well, man.
Hmm?
I need help
I know.
to check the potion.
Oh. By all means, throw a fucking identify at it.
Okay. You won't be disappointed. Potion of invulnerability.
Damn, son.
The name implies it's a little stronger than it is. It just gives you resistance to basically all bludgeoning damage and shit like that, I think.
It's like a rage.
Bludgeoning slash... Yeah, it's like a rage, basically.
Nice.
It's funny. That was like the only room that had any of the hidden... and you
sure?
critting it. Potion of vulnerability for 1 minute. All damage. Yep, you're right. Yep.
Yeah, all damage. Woo!
For 1 whole minute, yes.
Hey, that's a combat right there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in certain places, yes.
She's gonna put that in her bag.
Yep. I got 2 barbarians.
You had 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
You would have had 3.
Yep. Well, now I have. Yes, now I have 1.
Mm-hmm.
Laura's gonna be checking the floor now.
Sure. Yep.
For your future reference, that one's the hill rune.
Okay. You got a crit. There's also a trap over on this one.
Can I set it off?
Yeah, I mean it's just pressure. You just push down on it, with a sword or scimitar or whatever, and it'll ching. The spikes will come up. That's it.
Cool.
Triggered.
Contemplated throwing Velmir on them. And I'm gonna check this door before I open it, unlike the other time.
Good luck with your puny strength.
I should check it.
Throwing Valmir on anything.
I should reactivate the trap for that. Just be like, oh, and the spikes double tap you. No,
The spikes
door's
were
not
above.
locked. Yeah. Now you're a pancake. Door's not locked or anything like that. It just looks exactly like the door on the other side. So probably the same exact room.
Woo!
Broken beds in this one. The armor racks haven't been destroyed in here, but there's nothing on any of them.
Velmir, make sure there's no things in here for me.
Are you back down on the other? Oh,
Damn
look
it,
at you! You're
I was fucking gone.
getting your steps in today.
Yeah, he'll go
Holy
poke
shit.
his... I mean, it's 60 feet. Like, anything interesting? Smashed shit. Okay, cool. Not that I can see. I assume.
No, yeah, there's nothing.
Gonna have a nosy in this room. At 10, I'm gonna fucking know nothing, so.
No. Yeah, just decay. Everything's all busted up.
Are these doors locked?
No, they're not. They're just very small icons for some reason. I don't know why certain ones are like that.
Yep.
Yeah. This is a room that would appear to be... So if the other ones were like, common sleeping, this is probably like more of an officer's room. The bed actually still intact. The fireplace has not been used. There's actually a good amount of dust. And the drawer over there has already been opened. But again, with the dust, that probably happened a while ago.
Well, step back out.
Okay.
Are we satisfied that this floor has been searched?
Isn't there a way down the other way?
Looks as though that part of it was collapsed.
Yeah, alright.
I only caught a glimpse. You can go look properly again if you want.
Yes, indeed. This is... Oh, that door... It does have a door, and Valmir, if you look through it, there's a lot of spider webs in there. Big spider webs.
Nah, he wouldn't shut the door. He cares not for his life, right?
Yeah, sure. How's his arachnophobia?
I'm gonna step back.
We're working on exposure therapy. It's fine.
Yeah.
There's a room full of webs. Perhaps your friend might want to go in and have a look. Big webs, too.
Well enough. She's taking a look first.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, no doubt about it. Big spiders here.
Lovely.
Big old boys. If you're more looking, you can give me a perception or investigation.
Sure.
Let's go.
Wow.
That's funny. That's funny.
I'm gonna go ahead and burn.
Okay.
Inspiration. That's better. 27.
Yep. Alara. So you kind of like, tippy toes peeking over the ledge there, looking down. A couple of big spiders like right under that. Like if you get too close to the ledge and they hear you, they might just try and snag you down type of deal. Zulast. Yeah, it's just like a bunch of giant wolf spiders, and there's like you kind of peek through the door more as the ceiling. What remains of the ceiling on this side, there is probably about 10 of them.
Ooh,
this appear to be their nest, home. I don't know what the hell you'd call it for a
nest.
Nest. Big spider nest.
Aww, babies. I'm gonna go ahead and burn a spell for speak with animals.
Alrighty.
And have a.
You would know this going into that unless you have something else, like it'll be difficult terrain type of deal in the webs unless you have something that says otherwise.
I do, but I don't want to burn the spell slot for it just yet because it's high. I have freedom of movement, but she'll step like just inside the door and look up. Just good. Seems the queen's nets go further than I thought.
This one will lower itself from the ceiling. The other ones are kind of looking at you. Obviously, they're a little Was there an int restriction on them being able to talk to you? Am I tripping? Am I thinking of something else? Do they
At minimum, they can give me information about locations and monsters.
Gotcha. So they'll, this guy will...
There you go.
Roll on down. Limited by their intelligence. Okay.
But at minimum, they can give me, basic things.
Yep. They'll come down and...
It's just, are they well-spoken or choppy?
Yeah, exactly. Look you over and be like... Seen one like you before.
You haven't? What a shame.
Most skin and bones.
Poor thing. You've not fed in some time, have you?
And I looks up to the other spiders and is like, many to feed. Not enough food.
You two have an impressive brood. Tell me, friend, what is here? And I will see what I may do.
Knights. They're on the top.
Living?
Alive, but not alive.
Not worth the trouble to eat.
Not good. No, not good. Makes sick.
Oh. All right. Let's see what we can do. Are you able to move? Or is this place a bit too sentimental?
We can leave. We just make home here because it protect.
That's fair. There is a place nearby with quite a few souls that are still very much alive. Plenty of horses, too.
And the spider will get a little closer and like, how close?
She will describe the direction to Aragal's Vistani camp.
Okay.
Does this come across as common for everyone else, or is this like parcel tongue kind of stuff?
She's just like clicking at a spider.
Okay, cool.
So the spider will look to the the crew, and I don't know, basically not nod, but they'll give the look of like, yeah, we can do that.
We can do that.
Yeah. And the spider says, horse meat good, human meat better.
And there are plenty of both.
We use night.
There is a tree line around the edge of the camp. Stay in that till night.
Then we feed.
Feed to your heart's content.
All the spiders will start spinning their webs, doing a little dance. They're getting ready to feed. They're happy. But this one will be like, before we go, one more thing. Giant winged creature. Sometimes at roof.
At the roof.
Man rides it.
Oh.
We all go up there.
Leathery, like a lizard?
Yes.
Right. Thank you, dear. You've been very kind.
And the spider will basically just roll on back up.
Feast well. And she'll step back out. Well, they're not going to be a problem. In common.
Not to you guys.
Actually, quite sweet.
Be better to find stone, I suppose.
However, that shadow we saw on the floor. Apparently, such a beast does inhabit this place. On the roof.
Oh.
And have a rider.
Lovely. Lovely.
Isn't it just? But there are knights here still. Dead, but not dead.
What sweet, sweet torment.
It's rather unfortunate for them. There's an entire brood that can't eat because they'll get sick.
Oh.
It's alright. We've handled it.
Or you guys want to go down?
Well, we need to go upstairs anyway, so...
Upward!
Yeah, I guess just which staircase it does and it doesn't matter which staircase you guys want to take.
Yes, this one, if it goes up.
Paper, scissors, rock.
Yeah. That's your closest
Send
one.
Valmir up first.
He don't care. He'll go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that'll lead up. It's gonna be a bit tight. I'll actually open this fucking door, so.
We could have sent the spiders to live in the cave near the Vistani camp.
The werewolf, the old werewolf
The
camp?
old werewolf cave, yep.
This is actually a different
She
map.
doesn't know about that. So
No,
she's
No,
just
she
like,
doesn't.
I don't care
She's
about
got-
these people.
Yeah, she got like 4 points of reference. Like where she came in at, the druid camp, and I guess Vistani in this place.
Or we could have just sent them to Kresk to feed on the mongrel folk.
Yep, could have done that too, but she didn't stop
Much
there.
further away.
Mm.
Yeah, actually, yeah, it is.
We're gonna pass back by and that camp's just gonna be one massive web.
What happened here? Okay, let me get you on the other screen real quick.
Oh, it's very different.
Yes, as you go up, this would. This is like a, it's getting to more fortress battlement type of, it's all stone. It's basically you're just up in a hallway currently, and there does not appear. I mean, there's a couple of more doors at the other end of the hallway, but other than that, you got a couple left, right. Up to you guys, where you want to go.
Just stride on forward.
I'm just making sure there's no traps.
And yeah, you, Valmir, this whole section has obviously been completely destroyed. So as per usual, this part, nothing here. Couple of closed and open doors, but it's broken.
My cell phone, not cell phone, out.
Sure. Yep. It's gonna guide you that way.
Awesome. This way.
Onward.
Helen, go first.
Sorry, I'm responding to chat, my bad. Yep, I'm gonna step on in.
So as you step around the corner, there is an older looking gentleman, certainly a knight, sitting in a throne. And he kind of raises an eyebrow as he sees you come around the corner, and he says, it's been some years since I've had a guest. What brings you here, traveler?
Oh, forgive me, I did attempt an introduction as we entered your abode, but no one unfortunately was there to greet us. I am Valmir Nightbloom, entertainer by trade. I, however, have a small issue which we are looking to seek assistance with resolving. You see, we have a bit of a quarrel with a certain individual who claims lordship of these lands, and we were led to believe that, and he's going to quickly double check him up and down and see that he is a knight and assume that he's of the order.
Yeah. Yep.
That I believe that you and yours had a quarrel with.
He'll smile and be like, we pushed him back into his castle. Quarrel, we had him beaten. We'll get him yet, though. But if you're an enemy of his, you're a friend of mine. How can I assist?
We believe that there is information here that may assist us in dealing with him. Perhaps you have a library? Or... shit, what was the clue for this one? Was this the there's a body or something? No, this was the knowledge one, wasn't it?
This one is... I don't even remember. But at the mention of knowledge, if you do mention that, I'd be like, I have it. Are you worthy of it?
What did you say? We're worthy of
Are we
what?
worthy of it?
Of what? Like, I missed the start of it.
He has the knowledge. Are we worthy of it? But of course.
Many have come before you, and many have failed.
She's gonna say Draconic. Can many of them speak Draconic?
He will nod and say, they can.
Oh, lovely.
How exactly would you wish to test our worthiness?
Strahd is a mighty lord.
We dealt with his lieutenant, Rahadin, and one of his wives already.
Oh. Was it the weak one?
I don't know if it was weak, but she covered her face with a mask.
Oh, his first one? Congratulations.
But we dealt with Rahadin as well. He believed him to be something of a swordsman.
Sure. Just kind of yawns. He gets up off his throne. Oh, thank you, antivirus. That's wonderful. So no threats found. Great.
Shit, maybe we're not worthy. Fuck you, antivirus.
He's gonna walk over and he'll be like, I have a challenge for you. Surpass it. Beat me and my allies in combat. And I will give you the gift that you seek. After all, one of our order helped craft that castle. And he knows most of its secrets. We can fight on the roof. Such a lovely view.
Well, you can have the dragon and assist you.
Correct. It's part of my forces.
Suicide.
I'm game.
You don't have to kill us. Just have to prove yourself worthy. And if you can't handle it, we'll be sure to spare you. Don't worry.
She's smiling, but the words coming out of her in Undercommon are not kind at all. It's one of those, I'm smiling to your face, but I'm speaking Spanish and you don't know I'm calling you a bitch.
I love it.
Oh.
You all look capable. It's a friendly spar. Come on, how many times you get to fight a dragon in your lives?
Elmer's gonna start counting on his fingers. No, I think this is a first.
Read some great stories.
Just an off question. Zelos is going to look out the window. What is the weather looking like outside?
Cloudy and foggy.
Cloudy like storm or cloudy like overcast?
More like overcast.
Okay.
Why, you want some rain?
Yeah, I was thinking about call lightning and the fact that if there's a storm above, you get extra damage because you're pulling straight out of the storm.
You don't have to power it yourself.
Yeah, you don't have to power it. You just grab it.
Interesting.
You don't have to make a storm. It's just there.
Wouldn't that be useful?
Yeah, outdoors in stormy conditions, you get an extra D10. It's cool.
You can ask him to make it rain.
I'd have to lose my spider.
Oh no! Well, that's unacceptable.
And
again,
it's like a truck. Like,
no, I love her so much. All right.
Oh, we are calling it early today, so we can just call it there. I'm going to go forward assuming you guys are going to go up and fight with the dragon and everything to get your little information and your tome and all that business.
hell yeah.
But I wanted the rest of the group, ideally be here since it's fighting a dragon. You don't really need to fight dragons in this campaign, so... Oh, that we can, you can take us out, Zhang.
Alright, yeah, cool. I can do that. Hang on.
You sure?
Yeah. Let's throw up those ads again. Yep, it's a slightly shorter session today, guys. Apologies. But that is going to be it for us today. We will be back on Tuesday, where we'll be running some Vampire the Requiem. Getting back into that. Slightly earlier time, that starts at 8 p.m. GMT, or BST at the moment, and 3 p.m. Eastern. But as all with the rest of our campaigns, you can catch up on any episodes previously on our fully, I want to say fully curated playlist, but the playlists are just there.
Yeah.
Just
all the episodes in one spot.
Yep. For your entertainment and all that jazz. Thank you guys for hanging out with us today, being in the chat, and also thank you guys for running the game, being here, playing, etc. If you have yet to do so, please do the usual YouTube platitudes, like, share, subscribe, and comment below, etc. As I said, that's going to be it for us today. We'll be back on Tuesday. Until then, please do take it easy, and as always, if it's easy, take it twice. Cheers, guys.